They say the third time's the charm. At least that's what they say. I don't know, but welcome to another episode of the Cobra Daytona Build. On this episode, I'm going to build my third exhaust system. So I've got this glass pack here. It's the longest one I could find. I think it's 35 inches. The case itself, I think it's 40 without it. This thing should fit up underneath the car very nice. It's 4-inch outer diameter, 2.5-inch inner. I'm hoping that'll quiet it down a little bit. What I'm looking for is something a little not so crazy like this thing here. So as you can see, that thing, it's quiet as hell. I mean, daily driver quiet almost, but it's just ugly, and I mean, gets the job done. So this is going to be my what they call Laguna Seca pipe. So that's something that I'm going to use. Like I have to go to Laguna Seca and deal with their 90 decibel sound limit because I know it passes. This is definitely going to be louder, but hopefully it's not as loud as the twin pipe, and it shouldn't be, considering it is so much longer. Should get so much more baffling done. So I'm going to build an exhaust system, and we'll see if it's what I like. So third time's a charm, so I guess I'm doing all the testing for everybody. We'll let you know. But I said this is a glass pack. I thought about just doing a straight 4-inch tube and putting an auger in it. That might be the next step if this is not what I want. That'll be the fourth time's the charm. So stick along with me. I won't show a whole lot of this. I've showed what I've done before, but I'll get little tidbits here and information. Oh, and by the way, let me show you my son's Mustang. We've got this thing now. The engine bay is all painted up. This thing looks pretty good. So as you can see, we did the engine compartment in white. Radiator supports flat black. This will be white, and then the engine will be black to tie it all together. So it should be pretty good once it's all done. So yeah, it's been busy here. If we're not working on the coupe, we're working on that. But yeah, so we'll get started on the exhaust. Sorry to digress there a little bit. And we'll get this thing tucked up underneath. I may have to cut this off. I may weld the pipe right to that. Because it's going to be so tight under there, and then I'll put a 4-inch turn down, which will weld this outer edge once I check the sound. I don't want to spend that. Those things aren't cheap. I think they're like 35 bucks or something. So we'll keep them coming at you here, and hopefully this thing is the sound I'm looking for. Thanks again. I fitted the 90-degree bend onto the pipe. I kind of laid it up underneath the car. As you can see, I used my jack to get it where I want it up underneath here. So now I'm trying to get that fit where I know where I'm going to go this way, and then I'll cut to match this. I may have to cut a little more back into the collector here. This is 2.5 to 3. I think you can do a 3-inch ball to a 3-inch pipe, but you're still necking it down. So I don't know. We'll see what kind of horsepower. I mean, 2.5-inch pipe for 500 horse should be enough for duals, especially with how short it is. So I'm not too sweating it. So we'll see. Now this is supposed to be a 2.5-inch glass pack, but it is a little neck down because you got those, louvers in there. I know they don't flow the best, but I know they're not so bad. I mean, it's still straight on through. But yeah, tacked up. I'll wait for this to cool. As you can see, the weld, not bad. Hopefully you can see that. And then we'll start figuring out where we need to cut this to get it spaced this way. I'll whack that. We'll tack that on. Then we can weld it all fired up and see what we've got. And if it sounds good, then we'll buy the other side. I only bought 1/2, so I've got the muffler welded up here. I just need to weld up into this area here, and then I can actually bolt it on and fire it up. So you can see, very short. This thing's gonna look badass. And then on this side, we'll do a 4-inch turn down if the sound is good. So let's finish this welding this up, and we'll fire it up. Okay, so this is the exhaust right now. It's actually fairly quiet at idle. The cam's kind of needs changed in there. But it's got a deep, deep sound. I hope you guys can hear this. I mean, it's very deep sound. Let me rev it up, because that's when this thing really comes to life. I like it. So, I'm going to try to rev this throttle under. Motor's still cold, so it's not running really perfect right there, but got a good sound to it. exhaust. I mean, listen to the idle there. That's when the cam's changed in the Coyote. It gets a little louder there. But I like it. It's definitely not as bad as the Twins. Looks a lot better. Let's go over to the other side. So you can't even hear this one with the other one. Yeah, you can't even hear this. So it's definitely louder. Won't make sound in Laguna, but I'll bet you it'll make sound everywhere else. So this might be, and it looks so much nicer now. So now I'll make the hanger. I got to buy some 4-inch turn downs. I think I'm just going to leave this front like this. Looks pretty good. We'll clean this up, throw some flat black paint on it, I think, and I've got a nice deep throaty sound to it. Well, I think we might have found our exhaust system. So it's got a nice, deep, very deep sound. It's not as loud as my Cobra was, because I think glass pack is longer. But I like it. I like it a lot. So we'll see once I get up to speed. So I'm going to order another muffler, another turn down, another collector. Actually, I don't need that. I just need the turn, the 90-degree, 2.5-inch bend, the muffler, and then 2 4-inches, and I can make the other side. I still got to make the hanger on this, so I'm going to weld some stuff onto here, and then we'll tie into this exact hanger, so that way it's easy to swap out. 3 bolts and that 4 bolts, and you're done. So I think that's it. Exhaust system number 3. I think this is going to be a keeper. I said I like it. Nice deep sound, not as raspy as that the Twins, and I think it'll look good. So thanks again for watching. As I said, I'll try to get this up in the next day or two, edit it, and throw it up. So appreciate you checking it out, and I know everybody's searching for the right exhaust system, and I think this might be it. So thank you. Have a good one. Bye.